Okay, so right now we've got all of my foundations, concealers, primers, setting sprays, and some powders. So what I'm gonna do this time is I'm just gonna look at this pile and think, okay, what would I buy again? What are the products that I use enough that I feel like, yes, they belong in my collection, and everything else I'm just gonna get rid of. So just looking here, it's kind of hard to do. One thing I know that I like to use is this BB cream, this Dr. Jart Beauty Balm. So I'm going to keep that. I really like this Tarte. It's a BB, but it's really a foundation. I really, really like it, and it's a good shade for me. So that I would definitely keep. Looking over here, my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer I love. These concealers, I love all of these concealers, so this is going to be kind of tricky. I love the Tarte Maracuja. The NYX HD, I think I need to get a shade. This is like almost too light for me, so I really, really like it, but I'm thinking I need to get a shade a little bit darker. Same really for this. So I'm going to think about those. I like this primer. A lot of these are almost like too light. Like some of these I know. Okay, these two I love, these two loose powders, so I'm definitely going to keep those. This is too light for me. I don't like this. Oh, this Makeup Forever HD is good. It's not my favorite thing in the whole wide world, but it's good. It's a little light, but I like it enough, and I certainly spend enough money. I want to use this up. But would I buy it again? You know, it's really good, but I don't think it's worth the money. I think there's plenty of drugstore foundations. Like I really like the Revlon Color Stay Whipped, but again, I need to get this in a darker shade. Basically what's happened with me and foundation is most of these I bought when I was a little fair, and I've just kind of realized that I'm not as fair as I thought. And as I looked at pictures of myself, I realized like, wow, my neck and my chest really is a little bit darker and yellower than the foundation I kept putting on my face. So as I'm learning myself, I'm not a makeup artist by any means, you guys know that. So as I'm learning myself and my skin tone, I've realized I purchased a lot of the wrong color foundation. So a lot of these are gonna go, but for example, this Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation, I love this formula. So I just need to get it in the right shade. But I think, like right now I've got 2 of them. I think I'm gonna get rid of the 2 of these. I'm gonna take this pump off though. I bought this pump on a website called beautymp.com. They have them for like color stay. They've got them for a lot. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these 2, but get the right shade. Okay, so, oh, I know I want to keep this. I bought this when I was in Paris, and I definitely want to use that up. I love my Ben Nye Final Seal. I like my MAC Fix Plus and my NYX Matte Finish, but I just never use them. I use this more often, so I think I'm going to keep it. But the NYX one, it's not bad, but I just don't ever use it. Again, most of these, oh, the Gorgeous Foundation, you guys know I love. I'm going to keep. The NARS is way too light, like comically light. I don't know what I was thinking, but I bought it too long ago to return it. This is too light. This stinks. The Stay Matte is fine, and it's like the only powder I really, really like other than this IT Cosmetics one. So I'm going to start separating now things that are too light that I know I'm going to get rid of. So like this is too light. These are all too light. This primer I just don't like. I talked about, let me rephrase. I shouldn't say I don't like it because it's okay, but it's not my favorite, and I'm picking a bunch of other ones over this, so I'm going to get rid of it. This NARS one's too light. L'Oreal Infallible's too light. Okay, what are we left with here? This Becca one, I just don't really like. I don't think it's a bad foundation. I think it just doesn't, it's not as satin looking on my skin. It really is a lot more mattifying, so I'm going to pass that on. This Puff Off, I think I'm going to pass on. I bought it with high hopes, and it's okay, and there's some ingredients that are nice for your eyes, but it's not the most amazing, like, soothing eye gel in the world, so I think I might just pass it on. This e.l.f. one I need to get a lighter shade of. And then these 2, I think I need to get a darker shade of because they're too light. It's kind of ironic, I know. This Edward Best one I got on Haute Look, it's like a stick concealer. It's okay for blemishes, so I think I'm going to keep it for now. It's not my favorite, but it's all right. But I don't really have anything else that I love for that purpose. Then I've got my Bye Bye Under Eye, which I really, really like. And then this L'Oreal True Match, I really just haven't tried very much, so I think I want to keep to continue to try. Now we're down to a bunch of primers and this IT Cosmetics. This is the CC Plus Illumination. I just have no desire for this. I don't know. And I've heard a lot of people like this, but I I've tried it a couple times and I don't really like the way it makes my skin look, but I think if you had really, really dry skin, you might like it. But I'm just going to finally pass it on. I've been holding on to it for a long time. This is what kills me. I've got these like expensive primers here, but I never ever use them, and I don't even really use primer. This IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness is pretty good when my face really is, when I really have some redness, so I think I am going to keep that for now. These, I've got my Rimmel one in my everyday makeup drawer up here. Let me grab it. And, oh my gosh, hold on. I'm forgetting about a bunch of makeup. Okay, so these were the things that were in my everyday makeup drawer. I don't know how I forgot about that. So these I mentioned in my most recent everyday makeup drawer. They're from Hourglass. They're the wrong shade. I did learn after filming that video that there are shades lighter than this because I was saying it's really orange, but it was so patchy on my skin. Like it literally looked like I had a goatee around my lip and chin area because it just clung to that area for whatever reason. And then it was clinging to just like any texture on my skin was way darker. It like oxidized in those areas. So it really, really, really made my skin look unflattering. I couldn't believe it. So it wasn't just a shade thing I had the problem with. It was the fact that it just, the formula did not mesh with my skin. I know some people like this foundation. I really did not. So if you know you've got a similar skin type to me where it's kind of normal skin, dry in areas, oily in areas, but not too oily and not too dry, then you might not like this. So I don't know. I'm going to pass these on. These, okay, the Born This Way I really do like, so I'm going to keep that for sure, and it's a decent shade for me. These two are pretty new to my collection, and I know, I thought one was breaking me out. I think it might be this one. This one I've been wearing, and I actually, it's grown on me. For a while, I did not like it, but with this Rimmel primer, which I'm definitely keeping, I love, with the Rimmel primer, it's actually been staying pretty well. Now, it hasn't been hot or anything. I think during hot weather, I don't know how well it would stay. I'll have to let you know next year when it's hot again. But so I'm going to keep this one for now, and the CoverGirl one I want to keep because I still want to like it, so I want to try it a couple more times. If it breaks me out again, then I'll know for sure this is it. So I'm going to give it another go. Down to these primers. I don't know. I think I'm going to pass a lot of them on because I've been keeping them like I'm ever going to use them, and I never do. So I think they're just going to go. Now we're down to these. This is one of my favorites, the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in Light. I love this. Definitely keeping it. This Better Skin, Maybelline Better Skin, I actually really like. And the Revlon Photo Ready, I like too. So I'm going to keep those. So this is everything I'm getting rid of just out of my face stuff here. And this here is everything I'm keeping out of my face stuff. So it looks like I think I'm getting rid of more than I'm keeping, or it might be about equal. So, and then you can see my cappuccino there. So comically, I was going to put the makeup that I'm getting rid of in here, but I have a feeling it's going to be overflowing. So goodbye, sweet, sweet makeup. I love you so, but you're cluttering my mind. Also, I don't think, there's a lot of glass. I don't think this bag can handle all this. Let's be real. Just that NARS one, I remember buying that and being so excited. Well, held all that, let's move on to the next piece of my makeup collection. So these are all of my cheek products. So I've got blush over here. I've got highlighters in here I should probably dump out. I love all my highlighters. See, this is hard because I have recently gone through this. So I don't know that there's going to be a lot that I get rid of. Let me go through and just pick out, like I've been practicing, what I would buy again, what I know for sure that I love. There's a lot. Okay, this is a favorite, like from forever. Nirvana, for sure. Oh, I love so many of these. Oh, Kevyn Aucoin. This is like holy grail right here. Contour, blush, highlight. I love these so much. Expensive, not as expensive, but still expensive, super cheap. Certainly a mix. Okay. Oh, there's so many that I love. Okay, I know. Oh, yes, definitely. So torn. Okay, I like this NARS one. This is a NARS blush in Deep Throat. It's really pretty. I love that color. These Tarte ones, I keep trying to like Tarte. It's not that I don't like them, but I don't don't know. I am never, like, they just feel kind of dry to me. And they're pretty on the skin. It's not that they're not pretty, but they're just not, I don't know. I like them, but I never ever reach for these. So why am I keeping them when I never want to travel with them. I never want to use them in the mornings. And there's not really a reason why I don't. I just never do. So for whatever reason, I'm going to get rid of them. I don't know why I never use them. This cargo one is nice, but it's in such a small pan. I struggle to get my brush in it, so I never use it. So I think I'm going to pass that on. Let's see, what else? This NYX contour shade is almost gone, so I might just use that up. So I'll keep it just to finish it. Okay, see, there's so many of these. This Wet n Wild one, I love, love, love. I love my e.l.f. contour palette. This Wet n Wild Fergie one I just got in Hollywood Boulevard, I love. Love Mary Luminizer. See, this is way too hard. This Laura Geller one, both of these Laura Geller ones I love. I love this e.l.f. one. And the MAC. And the, oh, I got it. See, this is one that just makes me happy. I don't even use that often, but it's one of those few makeup products that when I see it, it makes me happy. It's from Bourjois. I can't say that word. I try so hard, you guys. Paris, that I bought in Paris. I'm definitely keeping that. Rice powder. This Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector I like. See, I love all of these. I've kept them for a while for a reason. This MAC blush in it's in Dame. I never use this, you guys. I think it's just time. I never ever. I just keep it because it's MAC, but I never use it. It's time. This Down Boy blush I've loved for years. I've traveled with this all over the world. I'm keeping that. These two bronzers here, the Hoola and the NARS, they're not bad. I just never use them. I like more of a contoury shade, and the Hoola's not bad. But I think out of the two, I like the NARS better, because when I want a bronze, I would rather use the NARS than the Hoola. So I think I'm going to, this is crazy, get rid of Hoola. I never would have thought I would see the day. I'm going to keep the NARS one. These Everyday Minerals I love. Primrose I've had for a while and I love, and Tea Rose is gorgeous. So these are staying. They stay on all day. This blush is staying. I love it. See, these are like my two Guerlain ones. I can't, these are too amazing. Tyler bought me these in Paris, and they're very special. They were very expensive, very special. This I got at the Dollar Tree. It's okay, but I haven't used it in a month, and I've had it only like a little over a month. I think it's just, it's just not my cup of tea. I'm glad I only spent $1 on it. Okay. I love all of these. I love all of them. I love Coralista. I don't think I can get rid of any of those. See, I knew this would happen. The Balm Hot Mama, I do really like. It's so beautiful when you're going out at night. Makeup Geek and MAC, these are like beautiful dupes, and I love them both. So I don't think I can get rid of either one. And this Full of Joy I wore for a lot of my honeymoon. So I want to keep that. These blushes from Lancome, they just sent me. They're so bright. I kind of like this like more berry-like one versus the hot pink. So I think I'm going to keep the berry and get rid of the hot pink. Not that I'm not grateful, but I just know myself, and I know that someone else will love this, and I might as well give it to them while it's fairly new, rather than hold on to it for a year and then get rid of it. So I'm just kind of being proactive, if you will. So that is Rose Paradise, and then I'm going to keep this one. I've got a couple. I know I'm going to keep these. I love all of them, and they all last all day, and I really like them. I think this Wet n Wild one, I think I want to try the other shade. It's still really, really good. Maybe I want to keep it. I do like it, and I only have now like 2 other contouring things, so I think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to keep both of these because, again, they're dupes for each other, and I'm planning a dupe video soon, and these would be great to show, and they're both amazing. So I'm going to keep those, and then I know I want to keep the Milani one and that one. This NYX one, I like too, so I'm going to keep all of those. So That's all I got rid of. That's pretty sad. But again, this is something that I've so recently gone through, and blush is one of those few things that I just love blush. I love highlight. And so I don't feel bad. If these are all things I love and I use every single one of these, then I know I'm not going to use them up, but I don't feel bad about that. These are all of my lip products. I've got a couple in my purse, but they're ones that I love, so I didn't worry about bringing them just because they're ones I use every day, so I know I'm not getting rid of them. I have a lot of lip products. If you've seen my latest declutter video, I still got rid of a ton, but I've acquired more, of course. So I do want to go through these and think about, okay, which ones do I really see myself using? Because a lot of them I kept for lip swatch videos that I really like, but if I'm not going to use that color often and I already have 5 of it, I don't want to keep it for the sake of just having it. So, okay, let's just go through and pull out the things I know I would buy again. So first things first, this lip liner. It's Rimmel's East End Snob, one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. The Marc Jacobs one I would definitely buy. I want so many more of these. They're amazing. Drugstore wise, this Rimmel Airy Fairy I love so much. These Revlon ones, I love Pink in the Afternoon and Cherries in the Snow. I used to have a whole bunch of these because I did a lip swatch video, but I've kind of slowly gotten rid of some just as I know that even though I love them so much, I have too much. I can't keep everything. This is Berry Hot, and it's really, really pretty too. So I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. I love this Color Whisper and Lust for blush, so I want to keep that. These are ones, these two MAC ones. One is in Syrup, which I love, and one is in Please Me. I used to have like 5 or 6 and I got rid of the rest. These are the only 2 I really, really like. Okay. These Milani ones I just did a lip swatch video on, and I've got one more here. They're really, really nice. I really do love these, but I'm trying to think of what ones I actually will wear. Matte Darling I really like. It's like the exact color of my lips. Matte Kiss is really nice. Matte Beauty. I like Matte Blissful. I think is a little too blue tone for my lips, so I think that one might be one that can go. I like the red one, but I like this Marc Jacobs one better. And if I'm going out like all night and wanting a red lip, I'm going to trust this over this. This is really, really good, but this is like even thicker, so it doesn't move as well. But I see, I'm so torn because I love Milani though, but I'm just being honest with myself. Matte Beauty is just different than anything I own, so I want to keep that, but I think the Matte Flirty can go. I've got plenty of berry. I got plenty of berry in my life. This Maybelline Superstay 14-hour lipstick is the most drying thing in the universe. It can go. I just recently bought it. I might put it in the leaving pile, but then keep it to mention like in my favorites and unfavorites video at the end of the month. So, okay. This is what I wore on my wedding day, this Edward Best lipstick in the shade 14 Rose Demure. So I'm definitely keeping that. It's got sentimental value there. These NYC ones I also did a lip swatch video on recently. The orange one I'm probably never going to wear, being honest with myself. I love Creamy Mauve. I love that one. That one's definitely staying. This berry one is really, really pretty, Berry Me. And again, this creamy caramel is just like Matte Beauty. I always get so torn. And then another like pinkish red one. I think I'm going to keep Matte Beauty over this. This berry one, I think I'm just going to get rid of those as well. So I'm trying to like, let me make a pile over here of what I'm actually keeping so far. See, I'm trying to see the shades. Okay. That's a red. These are like mauve-y. Okay. All right. Moving on. These two. I'm going to keep Lust for Blush, but the Clay Crush I don't like. I used to like it, but it's very similar to Matte Beauty from Milani, but I think I like Matte Beauty better. So the Clay Crush is going to go. I need to get a new one of these because this is 903C Just Peachy by Wet n Wild, and everyone says mine looks wrong. and they think something's off with it, and you guys are making me nervous. So I just need to buy another one. These are pretty cheap, so I'm going to get rid of this just to be on the safe side. All right, this is a oh, this one's broken. It's a beautiful shade called Speak Your Mind, but it's broken. So I'm just gonna, I don't even want to open it because it's a mess in there. All right, let me pull these out. These Lancome ones, again, they just sent me. They're both really, really bright. So I kind of want to keep it to make sure that I like them or not. But this is a bright pink Besame Cosmetics, and this is an MUA one that I actually was pretty impressed with. So I do want to keep that one. I'm going to keep those. This Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet, I love. It's like more like a liquid lipstick, along with this Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream. Those are both staying. They're very, very similar products, actually. I think I'm just going to get rid of this. No, I don't want to. This Revlon Berry Haute, I think I do want to keep it. These YSL lipsticks I'm keeping. I spent a lot of money on these, and I love them, especially this color. And then these two, again, are kind of bright, kind of similar to the Lancome. So I want to try them out kind of side by side over time and decide which ones I want to keep out of those. These I'm saving for a possible dupe video we're going to see. I don't think they're exact dupes, but I want to keep trying them out. I love this Revlon lip gloss. These Urban Decay ones, I love this formula so much. So these I've worn all three of these often, so I want to keep those. I'm gonna get rid of this like bright coral lip liner. I'm never gonna wear that. This, I've been keeping this NARS red pencil, but I'm never gonna wear it. It's time. I like those. Wine and Praline. I think I'm gonna keep Wine and get rid of Praline. I've got plenty like this now. I like this red and this berry. This is a Pure Minerals one in Graceful. I'm never going to use it. I'm just trying to be real, you guys. I know for some people you're probably having a heart attack, but okay. I want to just get the full size, but I want to keep trying that out. All right, so back here, my lip glosses. What do I know I want to keep? This Buxom one, this NYX one, this Stila one. The NARS one. This Urban Decay one, I really like. It goes well with the pink one they sent. I love these Rimmel ones. Where are those? I love both of these. Blushing Belgraves and then like a Nonstop Glamour. Those are two beautiful glosses. I think I'm going to get rid of, oh, this MUA one I did not like. That's going to go. I like this NYC Liquid Lip Shine. I think this Bare Minerals one is too shimmery for me. I'm going to get rid of that. I love these. These are all like crazy intense ones over here that are so cool. I really like these Power Lips. They were in a Dollar Tree haul recently. These are really, really pretty and bright. But I think the purple one I'm going to get rid of. I don't know. I'm going to keep these three and get rid of this one. Okay. Wow. Still keeping a lot, but I'm getting rid of a decent amount. These I liked, but I have so many things similar to it, like in lipstick form, that I think I would rather wear, that I'm going to pass those on as well. So at least, I mean, having recently gone through these and still finding more to get rid of, that's pretty good. And a lot of these, you know, I bought them specifically for swatch videos to show you guys, but they're not always necessarily colors that flatter me, but I just want to show them to you guys. So I hate getting rid of them, having just bought them, but I know that I'm going to pass them on to someone that will use them, so I don't feel too bad. Not bad. I'm also going to keep these two lip balms and get rid of those four. So now I pulled out every eye product that I own and a few like concealery type powders. So this one's going to take a little bit longer. I'm going to just start shopping through for what I know I love out of any of this stuff. It's just anything that kind of jumps out at me. First things are these Pure Eye Polishes. Really, the two shades I use are these two. So I'm going to keep those for sure. Let me move my sweater. I really like this Milani primer, the Urban Decay one, the MUA one, the TVC. I love eyeshadow primers, and these are ones I know that I use often. I just kind of switch every month which one I'm using, but I love them all. So those are going to stay for sure. These I'm going to pass on because they're amazing, but they're not colors I wear all the time. So I don't feel the need to keep them. Oh, wait. And this one as well. Stila Kitten and Urban Decay Half Baked are two like single shadows that I adore. And if they, I just adore them. So I'm definitely keeping those. This Benefit RSVP Cream Shadow I adore. See, I love these L'Oreal things, but I never use them. The ColourPop shadow I use from time to time. It's pretty amazing. It's in the shade, by the way, I Heart This. I don't use this very often, or this. Got all these MAC ones. Painterly I use. See, I love all these. I was going to say I use all of them, but I forgot about them because they were buried under a bunch of other things. This is the problem. This is so hard. Okay, at least I'm getting rid of those so far. I love this MAC Pigment and Vanilla. This Tarina Tarantino Duo I love. This Milani Shadow Eyes is really, really nice. Painterly I know I use. I'm keeping all those. I can't. I never use these. I'm just going to get rid of them. I keep doing this to myself. It's time. All right. Okay, what do I know I want to keep? Naked 2 Basics I love. Natural Eyes palette I love. I love all these. Stila in the Light palette I love. My Naked palettes I love. My Market. See, I love most of these. This is one I am going to pass on. Urban Decay sent it to me, but you guys know I'm always honest with you guys, and they're just not colors I use. That's all. Oh gosh, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, yes, keep. This is my Z palette with a bunch of shadows. Some are MAC, some are Makeup Geek, some are e.l.f. I've just got a mix. Keeping, for sure. I love my Lorac Pro. And when I say love, I mean these are all palettes I use every single day. I use a different one. So I really do use them. Now we're kind of getting down to the nitty gritty. Being real with myself. I just am never using this. I just recently got it on Haute Look for like 50% off. And I just don't ever use it. I don't even, the colors are nice, but I've got plenty of those colors, so I'm going to pass that on. I love the L'Oreal Palette Nude one of my favorites. This MUA one's pretty darn good. This Becca one is good. These e.l.f. ones are really good, but again, I've got all of these and other things. So I think the Prism eyeshadow, I love it, but I'm going to pass it on because I have a million shades like that. The Blush Nudes is pretty good. I love the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. e.l.f. Mad for Matte, this MUA. These are all really good drugstore palettes. So I'm going to keep all of those. Now we've got a few quads. This is a Becca quad I like pretty well. I need to use it more often though. It's a Becca quad I like, but I'm not using often enough to keep. I'm going to pass it on. I do like this Becca Ombre Nude palette though. This Lancome one I actually really like. These two I like as well. This Maybelline, I'm keeping them both. I like them both. This is going to be hard. This is a bunch of liner pencils. I'm going to go ahead and go through these. So after some swatching, I'm getting rid of these and keeping these. It's more than I need, but I like the black ones I have, I'll go through those. So, and I mean, I go through these more often than I would care to say. So these I know I'll go through, but these are all different colors, or like browns I use on my lower lash line, so I'll probably go through those as well. These are liquid liners that I'll go through, and then I just have one gel liner, and I think I've got one more over here. The rest of these I've already kind of weeded through. I don't want to get rid of any of these. These are my eyebrow products, and I use every single thing in here. These are under eye products that I really, really like, and I use all 5 of those. And these are all new mascaras that I know I'm going to use. So there's nothing in there to get rid of because I will use all of those. So this is everything that I'm keeping, which looks like a lot when laid all out, but it's only going to be a couple drawers filled once I kind of reorganize it. And then this is everything I'm getting rid of. Keep in mind that like 2 months ago, I went through all of my makeup and got rid of probably 75% of it. So it's kind of scary to me, the fact that I can find this much more to get rid of. But again, like I've mentioned a couple times in the video, I know that a lot of this stuff I've either been sent or that I bought specifically for videos, because that is one of my jobs. So keeping that in mind, I'm glad that I'm doing this periodically.